Nivada Grenchen was founded in 1926 and has produced many different types of watches over the years, and was quick to come out with functional models that did more than just tell the time. Something that can be a bit complicated for watch collectors is that Nivada's vintage models have been marketed under many different brands, ranging from just Nivada to Nivada Grenchen to Croton Nivada Grenchen, as well as just Croton. The most famous collection from Nivada Grenchen is the Chronomaster, but they have created many other interesting models which, like the Chronomaster, are revived from the past. The Depth Master is a historical model that still exists today. It had then, as well as now, 1000 meters of water resistance. The Antarctic is a large collection of different models, from more dressy or more everyday watches to diving watches. Super Antarctic is a sub-collection that came into being in the 1950s and was used by the US Navy, which officially used the watch during an expedition to Antarctica. It is 38 millimeters in diameter and has 100 meters of water resistance with a screw-down crown. We also find the model Antarctic Spider, and then lastly in the Antarctic collection of watches we have a novelty, the Antarctic Diver, which has 200 meters of water resistance and is a really interesting watch. We will probably take a closer look at this model in a later video. The F77 is a model or collection that, according to Nivada themselves, was an extremely rare vintage watch produced in the 1970s. Finally, we have the Datamaster, which is a chronograph that got its origins from the 1960s. It comes with either a manual movement or a Seiko Mega Quartz movement. During the 1970s, when the quartz crisis paralyzed large parts of the traditional watch industry, the companies Nivada and Croton ran into problems and went under. It was only a few years ago that the company Nivada Grenchen came back into existence. In 1961, the first Chronomaster Aviator sea diver was launched, which was also called the Super Chronograph. The reason for the name is said to have been all the functions that the watch had. Among other things, it could be used by racing drivers, pilots and divers, which few, if any, watches could offer in 1961. Here are some of our favorite Chronomaster models right now. In this Nivada Grenchen Chronomaster Aviator Sea Diver Lollipop, we have a gorgeous matte black dial color. The only places with color are parts of one of the smaller subdials and the second hand, which has a lollipop shape. Both have a delicious red color. It is one of the most discreet and elegant models in the Chronomaster collection. The movement has a power reserve of around 63 hours, and the model can be had either with a manual or automatic movement. It has a size of 38mm for the manual version, which is also 13.75mm thick. The automatic model is 38.3mm in size, according to Nivada's website, and is 14.8mm thick, so slightly larger. There is a certain difference, but the difference is hardly noticeable on the wrist, especially if you are not looking to, for example, get it under your shirt cuff. The strap options are many from Nivada, but since the strap width is 20mm for both the manual and automatic versions, it also gives a large amount of aftermarket straps to choose from. The Nivada Chronomaster Orange Boy has a matte black color on the dial, but the two subdials have a turquoise color with minor orange details, a color that also appears on the second hand. It has a size of 38mm and is 13.75mm thick, with a manual movement that has approximately 63 hours of power reserve. This is a model for those who want a Chronomaster, but who also want that extra on the dial, the thing that makes your watch feel special. It's hard to find a single model that stands out, but this one is close. The Nivada Grenchen Aviator Chronomaster White Panda is a wonderful chronograph for all of us who dig Panda models. The dial has a matte white color with two subdials that are black with red details, and a black bezel around it all. The hands are arrow-shaped and have a white shade of lume. All the text on the dial has a small character of a shadow that is barely noticeable unless you look very closely. It's something that gives the model a vintage feel. The model has a size of 38mm and a thickness of 13.75mm, which is a reasonable size for a chronograph. The movement is manual and has a power reserve of around 63 hours. The strap options are many, which most Nivada models offer. But the model we have here has a steel link and looks really nice. We could say that it's similar to other Panda chronographs from other well-known brands, but that would not make justice to this or other chronograph models on the market. They are all unique in their way, as is this Nivada Grenchen Chronomaster White Panda. Nivada Grenchen is a unique and versatile brand with many wonderful models. It's a brand that likes to go its own way and is doing a really good job so far. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you liked this content.